Good morning, it's Stormy with Flora's Garden. It's bright and early, not quite 7 yet, just got home from the gym. And there's a little update, 1st of June from Flora's Garden. Here are some plants these are ready to go in the next bed. I have a few more tomatoes that I started from seed, picked up some corn. I also have seed, and I have some already in the hugel mound. Very happy I found a second kiwi at Ace the other day. My current favorite thing in the garden is the hugel mound. As you can see, it is filling in nicely. The pepper plants are strong. I finally figured out what these are. This is borage. That's going to bring all the bees to my yard, and I'm very excited about. Ooh. Got a little morning glory right there. Pretty beautiful. Lots of flowers coming up. Gonna have a whole mess of cosmos here real soon. The spaghetti squash. I am determined to have as much spaghetti squash this year as I can possibly get. So I've been out here pollinating in the morning along with my bee friends. And you can see we already have some decent sized squash in there, and the tomatoes have gone insane. This is my first year really growing determinate tomatoes, and I tell you, they don't need to be caged or staked or anything. They just grow, and they're big, and they're not falling over. It's very nice. There's a nice shot there. Lots and lots of tomatoes coming. I'm very excited. So this year, I actually would like to eat a homegrown melon. So you can see, let me back out. I planted all of our watermelons, honeydews, cantaloupes, cassava melons. I don't even know how many things are in there, but it's right there on top of the compost pile, and I put that little pot right there in the middle so I can get in there and water everything after the vines start getting all crazy. So fingers crossed for some melons this year. Already going on our next compost pile, so that's why I'll plant something there next year. The fig doing really well. We got lots of new little leaves coming in. I can't wait for this thing to shade the house. And our sweet potato. Let me move quick before anybody wakes up here. And we have some volunteers. I don't know what they are. Probably spaghetti squash, because there was a lot of spaghetti squash seeds in the compost, and that's where most of this dirt came from. And you see, actually, there's a little volunteer tomato. So we'll see what comes up and what doesn't, and I don't know, this is kind of a bonus bed, if you will. This is new back here. That is a blackberry on this trellis. Raspberry, there's my shadow. Doing good. And there's a bird right there staring at me. I don't know if you can see it right there. It's kind of funny. The birds aren't even really afraid of us anymore. Mulberry's doing good. We kind of fight over who gets to eat them as they ripen up, because there's not a lot. Actually, you can see a little red one right in there. Give it a couple days and it'll be delicious, ready to eat. So nice having mulberries. The blueberries are doing good. Flora, I think, has eaten all of them. She knows exactly where they are, and she comes out every day. The fruit tree's still doing good. Got a couple of fruits this year. Nothing substantial, but it could be another couple of years before we get a good harvest off of it, and that's fine. Lime tree. Let's see. The tomatillos I'll show you how big these lanterns are getting. There's one right there. Pretty, very, very excited about that. Just this whole bed is going to be covered, and I'm very excited about that. These tomatoes back here, got to get on a trellis soon. Very soon. Kiwi's doing great. New bed planted out. New bed. That one actually is going to need dirt, so we're going to have to put something in there. And I'm out of compost because I planted stuff in it this year. All the beds are doing great. I mean, look at this eggplant. It's already overgrowing that cage. These cabbages were almost perfect. There's very little bug damage, and I've caught a couple of caterpillars in here, but all in all, they're doing pretty good. We have peppers coming in, tomatoes coming in, cucumbers. It's very nice. Lots of zucchini. Lots of baby zucchinis. I have so many green beans that I almost don't know what to do with them. Been giving them away. Kale, delicious. Gladiola's blooming. Let's see. We actually, in this bed, have already been getting... Oh, right there. Oh, yes. One is ready to eat. Yellow pear tomatoes. And they are better before they turn like golden, because then they get a little mushy. So those are delicious. Beautiful. And these beans that are growing in this bed, also delicious and beautiful. Oh. Yeah. I harvested the broccoli, the main heads of the broccoli, and I was going to let them stay in here and put out side shoots because I put out little florets, but I ate one yesterday and they were really, really bitter. So I think I'm just going to pull the broccoli and try to get something else in there before it gets too hot. This is a giant 8-ball zucchini. And the last bed, collard greens. These have a bit more bug damage, but it's easy. Just wash them off, eat. No big deal. All right. Let's try to do a quick tour there before people started waking up. And there's a nice shot of Flora's garden. Thanks for checking in, and we will catch you next time.